Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Salt Lake Bees and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brady Rogers, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Digging in, Jose Fernandez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Young aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game. Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Stepping into the box, number 85. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them 4.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, number 2, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 16 RBIs. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. 3-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Stepping in, Jabari Blash. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Here's Caleb Coward. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Blash, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. The Bees are out in front, 3-0. Deck McGuire gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball grounded towards second. To his right, Fernandez. And that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Stepping up now, Kyle Tucker. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
That's inside.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young Jr. is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. The Bees lead it 3-0. At the plate, Nolan Fontana. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Fisher sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Balls, no strikes.
The 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Correa is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number 9, Eric Young Jr.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
0-1, here it comes. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Softly hit toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Into the box now, Jose Fernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1-2 is the count.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Young leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yuli Gurriel. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a strike.
2-1.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. In the air now out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. One out, nobody on.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Count still full, 3-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Young Jr. is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 6, center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance. Number 85. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 85.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Correa moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jeffrey Marte.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jeffrey Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marisnick. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2.
Now at the plate, number 2. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In there, strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is under it. And that ends the inning. Derek Fisher the next to bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting 8, catcher, Max Stassi.
Stepping in, Max Stassi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Tony Kemp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Fisher at third with 2 away. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Now the 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses high.
2-1's the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Young has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jabari Blash. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Skied down the left field line. Fisher moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb Cole.
Digging in now, Caleb Coward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now batting, Shortstop, Nolan Fontana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Fontana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 17 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Fastball right over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Bees are out in front, 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Kyle Tucker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yeah! 2 balls and a strike. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Correa, left field and carrying well. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one.
Now batting, third baseman, Guriel.
Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. The Bees lead it 3-0. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
The 1-2. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready on 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Fernandez. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 85.
Digging in once again, number 85. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked fouled off to the right. Scorched to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. J.D. Davis the next at bat. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jake Marisnick will be next. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Popped him up. Coward in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So striding forward now, Derek Fisher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Count still at 1-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Ready now, Max Stassi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And it's fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Davis is off at first with 2 away. In the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. 5 innings complete. The Bees are out in front, 3-0. Mike Hauschild takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68, Mike Hauschild.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Designated hitter, Jeffrey Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Number 2 will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Kemp fields it cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jabari Leonard.
Here's Jabari Blash. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard toward first. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb Coward.
Ready once again, Caleb Coward. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set. Here it comes. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swing, high drive deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
In now, Nolan Fontana. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Marisnick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. The Bees lead it 4-0. So stepping in, Max Stassi will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Garrett Stubbs. Ripped down the first base line, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out whole ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Tucker.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2. Now had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Stubbs over at second. Kemp is over at first with one away. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Bees are out in front, 4-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Into the box now, number 17, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, number 17.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Stassi has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Young Jr. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Jose Fernandez, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Correa has a play, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The Bees lead it 4-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Striding into the box, Jake Marisnick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Fontana over to his left, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So striding in, number 85. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jeffrey Marte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
The batter.
In now, number 2. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Stassi gathers. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Jabari Blash. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Davis ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
How about it? Third baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Caleb Coward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Right. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. The Bees are out in front, 6-0. Felix Pena will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Felix Pena.
Leading off the inning, Derek Fisher, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Young Jr. on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Striding in once again, Max Stassi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. Number 2 is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in and looking for more, Garrett Stubbs. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Two out, nobody on. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show.
Leading off with a V.
Standing in, Nolan Fontana. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch, very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
This is line to left. Fisher comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, number 17. Let's still watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Center fielder number 9, Eric Young Jr.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. The Bees lead it 6-0. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1-0.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0. Hit to third. Howard has it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Salt Lake hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Deck McGuire earns the win, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Stingers, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Grizzlies, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail